Got Mr. Aliyu Usman, who is the Police Public Relations Officer for Kaduna State Police Command. He joins us via phone this morning. Good morning and thank you for joining us. We're just listening to Mr. Inuwa, a member of IMN. He says he's accusing the police, particularly in Kaduna State, of being the ones after them. Is this correct?
I have heard that I've been following the discussion, but actually what you are saying there is not what is really going on, because what the man is saying is contrary to what the provision of the law says, and what the IMN are doing is completely against the law of the state, and it's also contrary to the goodwill of the members, good members of the public. You can see the group has been by the state government, and any gathering in the name of IMN has been outlawed. For them to redress through appropriate legal process, that will be better, instead of lamenting and protesting and causing gridlock on traffic, blocking the road, creating the abiding citizens. Therefore, the police, as the custodians of the law of the state, are going to guard against any breach of the peace by any group, and we are going to tackle any unlawful assemblies or gathering.
Well, at the moment, he also says that that he cited section, I think, 38 of the Constitution that says, look, they have a right to their religion. They are not an association, so he thinks that they do not need any law whatsoever to practice their religion. So prescribing them is against the ground norm, the law.
Well, the state has prescribed them. However, for him to cite the relevant section of the Constitution that is giving them right to practice religion is not a reason for them to also create discourse to the members of the public. They cannot stop the members of the public from carrying out their lawful activities. Therefore, whatever they are going to do should be according to the Constitution. And as the IMN has been outlawed by the state, so they should take any appropriate legal action, not to be going and creating problems to the members of the public.
Have let's take this and be very, very fair, because for the members of the IMN, they say that the police has planted some of these weapons, because there's nowhere whatsoever you have seen the members of that movement with arms. Is that correct?
Where exactly do we plant any weapons? Because that is just an allegation, it's falsehood. There is no any other absolute.
And if they still think that they are being threatened, what has the police done so far when members were attacked by alleged members of the other Islamic sect in Kaduna State? Recall that they had also complained that their homes and houses were burnt by other sect members of the Muslims in the state.
Well, you can see the result of the discourse created to the members of the public. The members of the public are feeling bad. They are still outraged by the activities of this group. That is why they attempted to take laws into their hands, and we warn them, we even met. We are trying to protect every citizen of the nation against a problem, particularly criminal problem. That's why we tried in the beginning to call them to order. We advise them not to embark on such activities, because they are going to create problems to the members of the public and to themselves too. And when it happened, we came to their rescue. If he will tell you the truth, he will tell you what actually happened at Kudungoda. Don't go and...
Let's understand the thinking of the police on this one, because you have said that they have been proscribed and as such not recognized by law or by the police. If they were to have their procession, because it was scheduled to terminate in Kaduna, were they going to be arrested? Or if they say, yes, we're proceeding in a procession to Kaduna, will the police arrest them?
Well, you have to understand that carrying out that procession will constitute an unlawful assembly, because the group has been proscribed, as earlier discussed. What we want from them is to go and practice their religion in private, just like any other person. They should not come out, block the road, cause problem, create tension in the state unnecessarily, because by doing so they are probably going to generate tension with those members of the public, and those members of the public, if they attack them, we are going to be the mediators. We don't want that clashes to occur again. Since they have been outlawed, they should stay at their homes and practice their religion. Nobody said they should not practice their religion, and we are to protect them. According to the Constitution, we are not going to stop anybody from practicing his religion. But whatever organization, association, gathering that is being outlawed cannot be allowed to carry out its activities in the state.
In other words, if they were to write to the police that they wanted to have another gathering externally, not in a private, would the police honor them?
We'll look at it and see the implications. If there is no problem and it can be considered, the management will discuss it and approve. But if it cannot be considered, it will be communicated back to them.
But in the meantime, I mean, I'm not sure we got a pointed response from you when he says that the police command is deliberately coming after them. What's your response to that?
We are not deliberately coming after them. We are trying to protect them and protect the members of the public.
So what has gone wrong this time? Because this is not the first time that the Shiite movement is taking that walk.
This is not the first time they are taking the walk, but this is not the first time they are blocking the road.
You haven't answered, because it is a religious group and they've always had this war for the past over 40 years in Nigeria, and it's been peaceful so far. So what has gone wrong this time?
The recent activities that were developed by the groups.
Is it right to say that the government hasn't been fair on this group, knowing full well what has happened? First, it was a clash between them and the military, and now within the police and even the state government. And according to Mr. Inua, he's thinking that they are an endangered group of people.
What I mean, I think you're asking me about prescribing the group organization, the group to the members of the public. What I'm saying is that I'm speaking from the part of the police, and the police are going to ensure that the law is being followed appropriately.
So, tell us the situation at the moment. We understand that a policeman lost his life. Is that correct?
There was a report of loss of life of a policeman in Kano State.
All right, Mr. Ali Usman, the Police Public Relations Officer for Kaduna State Police Command. Thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you very much.